going to give me a prompt or?
Jessi Real is a woman entrepreneur, but also Olympic rower. Before we get to that, tell my viewers about the program you're working on, which I think is very exciting. And because we're transmedia and we're talking about
yes, so we're transmedia and we're discussing how structures are shifting from hierarchical to very integrated and webbed. So what I'm organizing with a team of amazing women is a women's entrepreneurship retreat. So that means that bringing together a lot of different women from different industries to help leverage each other's social and financial and experiential capital to help each other blossom in their businesses. So we have a range of structures that incorporating the web nature and sort of the feminine power of this structure. From keynotes, 4 keynotes, to 12 workshop leaders, and also an opportunity to invite any participant into 1-minute pitches, and then from those 1-minute pitches be paired with a 5 to 7 person mentor pod. So then you get linked with other women who have similar backgrounds and things to offer you in a mentoring relationship, and also ways to mentor other women who you know you have something to offer. And then the 4th element is unconferencing, where it's an open table. Unconferencing like as a new, more creative, energetic style of structure, and that throws open the tables and it's like, these are the things that are inspiring us. Let's have a discussion about it.
How did this come about? This is a great idea.
Yeah, so I recently got cut actually from the Olympic rowing team this summer. And,
you got cut from the Olympic rowing team.
Yeah. I was a spare for 2 years and then dropped to 10th in the country and we caught all of the top 5 in sculling. So
were you in the last Olympics as well, or?
No, I was a world champion that summer. So I was a under 23 world champion in 2008.
A Stanford grad, by the way.
Stanford grad, yes. Yeah. So I did my undergrad in art and my master's in business and engineering at Stanford, and put some of the business on the shelf to go row a little bit. In that time, did finance and a few other things.
I gotta ask, what position in the boat were you?
I'm really small, so I was bow when I was on the senior.
She's not small, but good.
As an athlete, I think I can let you get away with that.
You're not small in stature or spirit, so forget that.
All right.
Or smile for that.
All right. Well, yeah. Olympic coach still made me to try to gain about 20 pounds. So, anyways, all to say, architecture. I'm an artist coming from a portraiture background and a graphic design background, and I started talking with a woman who had just started her own architecture firm, Boiled Architecture. And she's trying to do an open platform, open design process that's more transparent, less competitive, but inevitably more innovative. And as she had moved out of the corporate structure into building her own firm, and she's like, I wish there was more resources for women entrepreneurs like me. I think we started talking about architecture and how that structures interact, how structures affect interaction.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh my gosh, we should just do this conference. And for better or for worse, I seem to have a part of myself that says just because I've never done anything doesn't mean I can't do it.
Right.
Which is, opened a lot of doors.
Dream big, do big.
Yeah, exactly. Right? It's opened a lot of doors along the way. And now we have an amazing structure. We have a location on the Silomar conference grounds in the southern tip of Monterey Bay. Yeah. So between Monterey Bay Aquarium and the Pacific Ocean, there's a little tip of land. It's a state park. It has an amazing venue designed by Julia Morgan, who was an architect in 1913, the same architect as Hearst Castle, and not that many female architects at contemporary Franklin Wright. And so she has designed this space. So it's very in line with this idea of leading ladies doing
what
big
date
things.
are we talking about for the event?
Yeah, so there's March 9th through 11th, and ticket prices include Friday night dinner through, Friday and Saturday nights lodgings through Sunday brunch. And some of my team leaders are talking about adding some programming Friday morning and Sunday afternoon. But really, it's about bringing people together for a rejuvenating weekend, balancing both financial structures and helping build your business. Whether that's some more advice about LLCs versus LLC, whether to go bootstrap versus VC. What kind of financial structures can improve that, and also going from a holistic perspective. And one thing that I realized as an athlete was it's not just what happens up here, but it happens throughout your body, and throughout your mind, and throughout the whole picture of resources. So this is really a space to find those resources that are going to help. So we have acupuncturists and some body workers and some shamanic healers that are also doing presentations, as well as as a wide range of entrepreneurs.
If a woman entrepreneur, a woman hears this that wants to, a guy wants to contribute, you're looking for help and resources, right?
That's true. So we're looking for sponsorship opportunities, and we can work out packages that can either sponsor scholarships for women who may be in an early age, or students that you really believe in their career and they really need, would benefit from an opportunity to get out of the cities and have a pretty epic weekend at the beach, and also corporate sponsorship. So we're looking for, ideally, if you want to host the event, we could have a corporate sponsorship of about $10,000 would be very welcome, and we can promote your product across the industries, as well as donations of specific individuals.
And if they want to contact you, how can they do that?
Yes, so ready for this?
Yes.
Women, plural women, WOMEN, entrepreneurship, retreat.com. That's the URL.
Women Entrepreneurship Retreat.com. This is going to be spelled out right along.
Yes, perfect.
Right along here, folks. So yeah.
And then an email for that. I'm just going to give you my personal email because I'm going to be daring here. You have cool people here.
Yes, I do. Thank you. Yeah. And I'll police the ones that aren't cool. How's that?
All right. I trust you on this one.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay.
So my personal email. Ready for this? Jessi, Jessi, studio, like an artist, @gmail.com.
Excellent.
Awesome. Or I guess the same thing would be Jessi at alumni.stanford.edu.
Yeah, that too.
Okay.
Yeah, that too.
Those will both work. JSSI.
I can't believe I'm doing this for a Cardinal. Just kidding.
Go Bears.
Go Bears. All right.
Cool.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
You got it. Pleasure.